Hey guys, I caught a replay today of a baseball game the other night that had to do with a brawl. I guess you can say it was a brawl just because everybody, um, from both teams came out of the dugout and did a shoving match. Um, I always wonder though the parallel after watching that to road rage and kind of these made up survival responses when it comes to anger or jealousy, or I don't even know what the reason was with this baseball game. It was the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks, and so I see this highlight, and the guy hits him in the head. The pitcher hits him in the head, and it was mentioned that a year ago he was getting him back for something that happened a year ago between the two teams, and I'm not really understanding. In things like road rage, somebody cut you off and you got to get him back. In baseball, of all things, why are you using a bat or a ball to handle it? It almost seems to me that these guys should get together when it's one-on-one, as opposed to having this tribe against another tribe. And you can see that a lot with animals, chimpanzees and elephant seals. More chimpanzees, as far as the tribes are concerned, taking out other tribe. Elephant seals just straight up do it the way I think baseball players should do it. And I'm not promoting violence, but I am saying if you're going to do it, why are you doing it with a baseball, a bat, or with your teammates behind you? Why don't you just handle that on your own time? That sport is not about fighting. So I can see how boxing or judo or something along those lines, that's the point. Even football, that's you're hitting. That's the point, is it's a violent sport. But baseball, I'm not getting that. What's going on there? Or even NASCAR or something like that, where people, fight later. It kind of seems silly to me. But I wanted you guys to kind of take a look at the primitive level mindset. People who can't control their emotions. That's an example in that baseball game. But everyday life, you see people arguing about stupid shit that doesn't matter, and holding grudges for years at a time. It's settled, and then you move on. Or if you didn't settle it, move on because you didn't settle it. I mean, what's the point in trying to even the score with somebody you feel did you wrong? To me, that seems like a very childish thing that a 12-year-old would do. So I wanted to ask you guys to take a peek at the violence of wild animals, chimpanzees, baboons, bonobos. Check out the elephant seals and how they get along, how they try and dominate each other. And I've said before that humans aren't as great as we make ourselves out to be. Some of it has to do with superstition, where stories now have been going on for a couple thousand years that we were created as a superior species, and animals are here to be at our side, to entertain us, to eat them. And back in the day, you'd have a donkey help plow your field, whatever it might be. But if you're really that into superstition, even with that argument, why do people continue to act like jackasses? To me, those people should be out doing the fields and plowing, because that's what a jackass does. So start to use your brain, evolve, use the intelligence you have to control your emotion. When you're angry with someone, and say a road rage, if they cut you off, to take it personal is to have a very narcissistic approach to life, and to think everything's about you. The guy doesn't know who the hell you are, and he's acting out something of his own frustration that happened maybe 5 years ago. Maybe it happened 2 minutes ago when he got a phone call from a girlfriend who said something that he didn't like it. There's a limitless level and items that might be on that guy's mind. So if you want to be something more, I would recommend that you stop behaving like a wild animal and start behaving like an adult. use your mind, develop your mind, control your emotions, and maybe all of us can start getting along. Talk to you guys next time.